Good morning, everyone, and welcome to KMA Talk Radio. It is almost Festivus, and that means it's time for the KMA Talk Radio Airing of Grievances 2024. So we have quite a few of our friends from the cigar industry who chipped in, sent us some videos to air out their grievances. Of course, you're going to be hearing from the KMA crew as well. But before we get started, I'm going to kick it off. I'm going to air out my 2024 biggest grievance. And my grievance for this year is the carnivore diet. Now, let me explain. I have no issues with the carnivore diet. I mean, if that's how you choose to eat, that's great. Good for you. But carnivore has become the new vegan. All you carnivore dieters are the new age vegans. You remember like 5 years ago when, like, if you met a vegan, somebody that ate vegan, they had to tell you about how they were vegan? That's how I feel about carnivore. Every time you meet somebody who eats carnivore, they're guaranteed to let you know they're on the carnivore diet. And listen, that's great. If you want to, eat steak and eggs and chew a stick of butter, cool. Don't care. Good for you. It works for you. Great. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of seeing the pictures. Honestly, your pictures are boring, okay? You got a plate, you got a piece of steak on there, you got a bunch of eggs on there, you got a whole bunch of butter. Great. It's the same picture every time. It's the greatest diet since Jesus Christ ate manna and whatever else he ate. That is what's going on with this whole carnivore craze right now. So listen, enjoy your carnivore, enjoy your steak, enjoy your eggs. I enjoy your steak, I enjoy eggs, but I'm tired of hearing about it, okay? Carnivore is the new vegan. That is my 2024 grievance. I'm sure I'll have more by the time this episode's over, but we're going to start it off like that. And now let's get into the rest of our guests and see what their big beefs, gripes, and grievances are for 2024.
Hey everybody, this is Coop from KMA Talk Radio. And first of all, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, a Happy Hanukkah, a Happy Kwanzaa, or any other holiday that I missed, except for one. That's Festivus. I'm not wishing anybody a happy Festivus. In case you didn't see my video last year, I'll kind of repeat it. Festivus is not a holiday. It's a fake holiday. It's some Seinfeld junk. And I will not wish anybody a happy Festivus. But happy other holidays to all of you. And if you want to say happy holidays, and I don't have a problem with that either. But I am not lumping Festivus into that category. But as I said last year, when the GOAT asked me to do something, I oblige because he is the GOAT. And I want to give him the proper respect and thank him for putting this together. So I kind of try to think of one thing I guess I got to air out. And, this year was kind of interesting because this year, my big grief or my big gripe are Facebook and Instagram stories. They are the most useless thing I have ever seen in my life. You put up a Facebook story, you put up an Instagram story, and it goes away. It disappears. You're working on content that is going to disappear forever. I don't understand the point of it. When there are great tools in Facebook and Instagram, while they certainly have their faults, there's tools that allow you to keep a historical record of the content you made. And I don't know why you wouldn't want to have that historical record of the content. To me, it's the most ridiculous feature I've ever seen put into any product, something that you build and it goes away forever. And I am asking everyone, especially the cigar industry, please stop using stories. They are utterly useless. So once again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays, but no Happy Festivus. Catch everybody next time. Take care, everybody.
Greetings, everybody. It's that time of year for the Festivus airing of our grievances. I am Master Sensei of Smoke Night Live Cigar Dojo. And I have a grievance that I would like to air to you. And it revolves around the movie Die Hard and the debate as to, is it a Christmas movie or is it not a Christmas movie? Well, you'd think that my grievance would have to do with my answer to that question. Is it or is it not? But no, that is not my grievance at all. My grievance is I'm sick of this stupid argument. It's been going on forever. Yes, this was clever in 2004 when your uncle shared it on Facebook for the first time and you saw his post and you were like, hey, you know what? I never thought about that. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? I'm not really sure. And you thought about it. And then it was funny in 2005 and 6 and 7 and 8. It's 2024, everybody. We've all seen this post. We've all seen this argument 50 million frickin' times. Doesn't matter whether you think Die Hard is a Christmas movie or not a Christmas movie. I don't want to hear about it anymore. I've had enough. So, if the Festivus tree can bring me this wish of not having to see this post anymore, as if I've never seen it before, like somebody posts yesterday, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? As if they first thought of it, like in their head for the first time. If that can never happen again, the Festivus tree has granted me my wish, and I'll be very happy. So, Merry Christmas to all of you guys, especially the guys at KMA, Abe and Alex and Coop and Juan Cancel, and all of the rest of you guys. Have a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and that is my grievance.
Hello, everybody. Juan Cancel, owner of Protocol Cigars, co-host of KMA, cigar personality, I guess, or I'm call myself, you know. But so the airing of the grievances. Let me start with this one. This one goes out to Master Sensei, a.k.a. Eric Gutterman's son. I hope I say that right. I never say that name right. Back to my story. So I get a call from Master Sensei, and he tells me, hey, Juan, you know, I'm not going to have the show, 2 weeks. So would you mind doing me a favor and actually being our first ever guest host? And I was like, wow, guest host. I was like, yeah, I'll be down for it. He goes, yeah, you could do whatever you want. You could do, you could make it a theme. You can have a guest, whatever you want. You pretty much have the reins. You hold the reins. So I was like, so the guy says, this is your show. Do what you want. I send them something to get approval. I probably should have, just done it, and then better to ask for forgiveness than permission. But one of the questions was, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? It is one of the biggest conundrums. I bet you didn't know I could use that word, right? One of the biggest conundrums that's faced modern man in probably like forever. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? So that was one of the questions I wanted to ask Matt Booth. And I expected him to say, okay, but then he reaches back to me and he says, hey, Juan, that question has been played out. I don't want to hear it no more. I swear the next person that asks me that question, I'm going to punch him in the face. So no, I don't want you to ask that question. So I'm like, wait a second. You give me the reins. You say, do what you want. But then when I tell you what I want to do, you tell me no. So I wound up changing the question. And my question wound up being, is Gremlins a Christmas movie? And but while I was doing it, I got angry and I was like, screw it. I am going to ask the question. So I asked Matt Booth, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? And Matt Booth and I are on the same, main mindset, if you want to say it, that yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. And I want to do a further grievance just to the society in general. I 100% believe and feel that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. How can you people out there say it's not? It's the whole... It's about John McClane could be actually somehow, what's what I'm looking for? Like perceived as symbolic Jesus, in the sense that Jesus went through his ministry and he had, fights and things. He was battling evil, battling demons. So yes, I believe, yes, Virginia, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. And bah humbug to Master Sensei for having the audacity to, tell me not to ask that question after he told me the show was mine to do it what I please. And not only the pinnacle of my career in the cigar business now is being one of the co-hosts of KMA Radio here with the great Abe Dababna, the GOAT, Alex Tavella, and then the Cooper Scoop. Man, you can't ask for a better ensemble, man. I'm just proud to be part of this team. But whatever. That's my grievance. My biggest grievance of the year lies with you, Master Sensei. With you not allowing myself to be me and ask the age-old question, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? And I think on the show, we're going to see if it's still lit. That's always a sign of a good cigar. I must have been rambling on for a little bit, but that's my my plug for myself. That's what I'm smoking. An Elliot Ness Maduro. So delicious. But anyway, guys, I want to wrap up my section of the whole airing of the grievances. Happy Festivus. Happy Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy whatever it is you celebrate. And even if you don't, I want to wish you from the bottom of my heart good things, blessings in the coming year, and make everything you want come true. And let's all be good to each other, because that's all we got, as ourselves and how we treat and interact with people. So, last words, Merry Christmas. God bless everyone. God bless us, everyone, like Tiny Tim said. Not the Tiny Tim that does cigar reviews, because he's awesome, but Charles Dickens, a Tiny Tim. All right, guys. Salute. Shit, that's Alex's thing. I usually do this, so I'll do what's mine for now. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. See ya. Phenomenal. I thought this was phenomenal. Anyway, bye, guys.
I'm not sure I get the whole airing of grievances thing, but here we go. Look, I get it. In some ways, 2024 felt like the world's worst family dinner. On one side, someone's yelling about mashed potatoes. The other side, someone's flipping over the Monopoly game. And somehow Uncle Bob thought the whole meal was a conspiracy theory. Here's a pro tip. Most of us just want the same basic stuff. We all want decent jobs, affordable lives, maybe home insurance that doesn't require a kidney. We'd all like our kids to grow up safe, our phones to stop listening to us, and as gas prices to come down without maybe, dragging the rest of the economy with it. We're not that different. You want pineapple on your pizza? Not my thing, but that's okay. We can want different toppings on the pizza and still agree that pizza is good. Just eat the pizza, Skippy. And how about maybe a little less social media and Coliseum keyboard warriors? I mean, listen, why listen to your neighbor when you could destroy them in the comments section with some typo-filled rant ending in, do your research. Okay, look, I didn't get my Facebook expert badge, so you win. Here's a fun fact. The McRib does not care who you voted for. That sucker's out there ruining or making people's lives every day just doing a thing. Hey, the truth is we're all riding barely functioning bus of life and the wheels are wobbling. We're going to need everybody on board to keep it from running into a ditch. Yes, Carl, even though you've never had the rib, you don't have to be like smug about it on Facebook and say it's too good for you. Just take a deep breath, smoke a cigar, pour yourself a single malt, wine, beer, kombucha, whatever your thing is, and let's just chill going into the next year, okay?
The poll is out, so you know what that means. It's time for my annual Festivus rant, and as always, I got a lot of problems at you people. I'm going to start off with the KMA crew. Everybody, please stop talking over Coop during the news. Let him read an article and then put your commentary in. Stop adding it and interrupting him. Period. 2025, that's going to be a thing. Promise me that. Juan Cancel. I'm not saying you should start drinking again, but maybe a little splash of Tito's in that Saturday morning KMA coffee kind of bring things down a notch. Alex Tavella, aka the GOAT. Boxing's boring. Honest Abe Dababna. Still don't have them cookies yet, Abe. Still don't have them cookies. And that leaves the rest of you. One thing that's driving me insane this year, all the pictures posting online of your problem cigars. Driving me so much insane, I had to create a t-shirt. Ashes fall, cigars go out, tunneling happens. Suck it up, Buttercup. Stop posting the pictures online in hopes of garnering some kind of attention from the manufacturer so they'll send you a free cigar and maybe some swag. If you do reach out to the manufacturer and they do send you some extra goodies, don't post a picture about it. You're only incentivizing others to report, post, whatever about their problem cigars. It's getting out of hand. 2025, let's stop it. And that leaves us with Fred Rui. Ho, Fred Rui. We're out of time. Ho, saved by the bell, Fred. Next year, brother. Next year.
I've had a great year, and I'm so happy to be home. I was in such a good mood until I was reminded that now I have to make a video airing the grievances that I have buried so deep. I don't let anything bother me. First of all, I just flew on an airplane with a cabin full of farm animals. I saw more men's toenails than I saw women's toenails. You shouldn't be allowed. You need an ID? You should have those shoes. ID, shoes. Speaking of farm animals, that was also half the service animal population. A little dog this big that fits in your pocket. A Great Dane weighs more than I do. This is what we need to get through the flight. I need a service cocktail. At least there was Wi-Fi, which I had to pay for while I was on Wi-Fi. Decided to little scrolling through social media. Why is everything an official announcement? So pleased to announce I just took a huge dump and it was reasonably solid. Nobody cares. Stay tuned. Big update tomorrow. It's not an announcement. Oh, let me put it in my calendar. I can't wait to see. Actually, nobody cares. And then you read the announcements. It all has to be so over the top. Beyond humbled and grateful. Beyond? What's beyond that? If you're announcing your humility, you might want to get a dictionary. Beyond humbled and grateful. There are no words to express what I am about to do in words. Many. More than necessary. No one cares. You know which one I love? When someone says something and they say, that's exactly right. Is it? It's exactly right? Come on. If you agree, you're right. Exactly? What about we can't have conversation? The right destroys the left. Lefty annihilates the right. Did you watch the video? Unimpressive. The ones I really love are now the ones that are using AI and they don't think the rest of us can just see right through it. 3 weeks ago, you were misspelling your and their, and now it's woven through the tapestries of the fabric of our lives. What are you talking about? Guy on my flight, next to me, full volume, no headphones. Do you know I actually had his crumbs on my jacket? I didn't eat anything, and he pounded 12 packs of those Biscoff cookies. When I stood up, Crumbville off of me. Crumbs. You know what? Despite all of it, I'm grateful. This is the best cigar community in the world. Happy Festivus. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll see you guys soon.
Dan, what are you doing? We have to record this bit about the airing of grievances for Abe.
Grievances? Abe wants us to do grievances publicly as a family-owned brand?
You make a good point. Maybe we could just write him a very strongly worded email instead.
Yeah, like that's gonna work. Abe, with his flair for drama, he'd roast us if we sent him a strongly worded email. I don't know. You know what my biggest grievance is? It's swag.
I can get behind complaining about swag.
I mean, look at this, Amanda. He's got little Abe that we turn into Texas Abe, and it's like perfect.
It is perfect. And you are the only one that got one. I'm a little disappointed that
I know,
I still
you
don't
didn't
have a
get
little
one.
Abe. That's a grievance. Put that down.
You know, but like things like this cannot be part of our swag collection. The Ookie Pookie Dragon or whatever it is, plush and rush.
Yes.
I don't think that this is swag that we can use next year. But what if we used our ashtrays?
You think we need more ashtrays? I mean, you're not really a cigar smoker till you've won an ashtray or 12.
You gotta have an ashtray. And then, you know, the one that I'll never understand was the golf ball on a tee that's a cigar holder.
I think if you took that on the street and you asked 5 people what it is, maybe 1 out of 5 would know.
They love it though. The golfers just like fell in love with
Been
it.
there, done that. You know, you have to have new swag all the time. The people have spoken.
I thought we were going to be in the cigar business. I didn't realize we were going to be in the swag business.
Well, swag solves everything, Dan.
That's our grievance. Swag solves everything.
How's everybody doing out there? My name is Nimish Desai with Rocky Patel Premium Cigars, and I gotta air one of my grievances out there. My good friend Abe, Honest Abe from Smoke Inn is so jealous of my friendship with his father. I don't get it. Why do you care, Abe? Roger and I have become very good friends, and Abe gets all upset about it. You know, I was a surprise guest at his birthday party earlier this year, and Abe comes up to me like, "What are you doing there?" I'm like, "Buddy, relax. Just because I'm better friends with your father than you, there's no reason to get jealous. There's enough me to go around to everybody." And I never understood why Abe gets so upset, and I just want to air my grievance. I love you too, Abe, just as much as your father. Thank you very much.
Festivus for the rest of us. Big delish. Festivus. Grievances. Let's get them out. Let's air them. Number one, if you're a fake airline status holder like myself, whether you're working for the credit card companies with Delta, United, American like myself, Executive Platinum, did you earn it? No. You started to put everything on your credit card, and now you've got a nice plastic tag that means next to nothing. It's a waste of your time. Your airline status is bullshit. You're not getting the upgrade. Everybody just pays to sit in first class, so don't waste your time. Number two, my issue, Abe, I just watched this 2024 breakdown of Festivus and the airing of grievances, and obviously, like you've said a million times, Clay, myself, Bill, and the La Polina family haven't spent enough time on social media. But then you listen to Mikey Herklotz, who says it's all bullshit anyway. So I don't even know who half the people are on the video. And does it lead back to any form of credible media? I have to say absolutely not. Who the fuck are you people? How long have you been working in this category? And what gives you the right to even remotely rate a cigar? Get your shit together, go down to the factories, and learn something from somebody who knows something about this sector. That's what I've got for all of you. Delish, grievances, Festivus. Have a great holiday season. Peace.
Happy holiday season, everybody, and especially to Big Delicious and all of his flavored fans around the world. Ooh, they got flavors of love. Happy holiday season, everybody. So the grievances are quite deep with me every year. I'm a curmudgeon. We do not have 5 hours to do this, but I do have one main grievance from 2024, and it's with Turkish Airlines. Oh, Turkish Airlines. I've written the letters, and next thing that's coming is a letter of demand. I want the lamb. You're mine, Turkish Airlines. You screwed up. You messed with me. You're mine in 2025. Happy holidays, Turkish Airlines.
Happy Festivus, everybody. On this beautiful day, I'm making a video. That's the first grievance. I mean, look at this day. It's gorgeous, a beautiful Floridian day. Anyway, one of my big grievances lately has been when you go to Cigar Lounge and you see people put out cigars like they're cigarette. Not like an artisan project that we go to the factory in Nicaragua to make and make it so beautiful for everyone to enjoy with so much flavor of the leaf. The second thing is what they do is, I've noticed, they leave half cigars over lately. That's been driving me crazy too. They smoke like 2 puffs, leave it, and it's like, what's going on here? I'm starting to build grievances for Abe. I don't have them yet, totally yet, so I'll be happy to tell you all about them next year. Everybody have a wonderful holiday. Happy Festivus. Enjoy it all.
All right, so we're talking about Festivus, which is the airing of grievances. So I have 2 grievances. One of them is airlines, get it together. I'm traveling a whole bunch. Now you're losing luggages. So what do I have to do? I have to put all my stuff in like this bag, which weighs like 40 pounds. And I have to like pick it up and like put it on like overhead bins, all the stuff that I need for like, you know, a full week of being out here on the road. I mean, get it together, airlines. That's number one. Number two, people are always asking me to do impressions. Impressions, Tim, can you do impression of this, impressions? Okay, I'm gonna give you the impressions, not all of them, but some of the ones I'm most requested to right now. The first one is Rocky Patel, you know, Christmas time, you always air grievances, so I've got a Christmas blend, a Hanukkah blend, I have a Festivus blend, I got a left foot blend, a right foot blend is creamy, nutty, buttery, silky, smooth. It tastes like all of the flavors of Christmas put together in one blend. Let me tell you something. It's my Nick Perdomo impression. My friend Tim Osgener, he's a nice guy. He's got terrible watches. I need to come and consult him with watches. My watches are so heavy that I can only keep up my hands 1 second at a time. That's my Nick Perdomo. My other one is Nestor Paciencia, checking all the time, looking, organization. One day I am here, one day here, one day here, one day I am here. And the last one will be around the journal. My son, you are doing impressions of people not so famous. You should do famous people, and not people like these other folks you are doing impressions of. And I mean, son, write it down. Einstein wrote it down. You are certainly no Einstein. So anyway, I'm sure I have a whole lot more impressions. This is what I got for now. Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope you have a great holiday season.
Got your message. I haven't celebrated Festivus in years. What is your interest?
Well, just tell me everything, huh?
Many Christmases ago, I went to buy a doll for my son. I reached for the last one they had, but so did another man. As I rained blows upon him, I realized there had to be another way.
What happened to the doll?
It was destroyed. But out of that, a new holiday was born. A Festivus for the rest of us.
That must have been some kind of doll.
And at the Festivus dinner, you gather your family around and tell them all the ways they have disappointed you over the past year.
And is there a tree?
No, instead there's a pole. Requires no decoration. I find tinsel distracting.
Frank, this new holiday of yours is scratching me right where I itch.
Let's do it then.
All right.
Festivus is back! I'll get the pole out of the crawl's face. The tradition of Festivus begins with the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people.
All right. Honest Abe here with a special Festivus message for everyone in Alex's special edition of Airing of Grievances for Festivus. All right. And in typical KMA fashion, everything must be sponsored. So this Airing of Grievances is sponsored by Rockefeller Cigars. That's right. Look for this badass box pressed Lancero pigtail coming out, Rockefeller Cigars. It's going to be available at a very special time during the Great Smoke. So those of you attending, stay tuned. But she's a beaut, Clark. Now back to the grievances. Last year, many of you aired your grievances for myself, and I've kept a record of every one of you who made a grievance, and you're all on my list of grievances this year. So let's start at the top. Eric Guttermerson, or Guttormson, as some people may call him. You aired a grievance about Cracker Jacks, okay? So let me just clarify this for you, okay? Do they exist? Yeah. Can they be found? Yeah. If you send a bunch of acolytes out there looking all over the universe, you're going to get a lot of pictures that they exist in places. Are they worthy of being a top 16 gas station snack food? Absolutely not. That's why you didn't get an apology. That's why you'll never get an apology, because Cracker Jacks is the abysmal snack food on any location, more or less a gas station, all right? That's why I get signs like this. Let's assume I'm right. It'll save us both time, okay? Cracker Jacks are done. There's my grievance for Eric Guttormson, to be say it properly. Matt Booth, you aired a grievance about not getting enough time with me. Big Delicious. Well, you know, Matt, there's nothing I can do about that. You get what you get. Terrence Riley, you and your cyberbullying, all right? Man up, dude, all right? Bullying's actually good in this universe. I don't know why they ever got rid of it. It let people know at a very young age when they were doing stupid shit. So, you know, you need to man up. And in the case of Rare Fusion, all I could say is it worked. So there's that. William Cooper, you know, you're pretty on point. There's not much I could really argue or say with any of your grievances. A lot of them weren't directed towards me, though I will kind of just comment on the "I'll do anything for the goat" comment that you made at the beginning of that. That's a pretty open statement. I'll do anything for the goat. Yeah, I'm going to let you just simmer on that one a little bit. Next, we have Fred Rui, who complained about getting chocolates he couldn't regift. Well, I didn't get any complaints about the funky, chunky canister you got this year. Keep those complaints up and you just may not get one next year, my friend. On to page 2 of my list. Next up, who do we have here? We have Michael Herklotz. All right, I gotta admit, it was probably the best video of last year, so you win that award. So I have nothing to grieve other than you kind of just make the rest of us look bad from time to time. That being said, Saka. All right. Saka, you spent your beginning of your grievances crying, "Oh, woe is me. Everybody wants me to make more cigars. And then when I make more cigars, they say they want me to make less cigars and less production. Oh, all this crying and whining. Like, you know, people forget that you make money doing this. Has anybody seen the plantation this guy lives on up in New Hampshire? Yeah. Quit your whining. Keep doing what you do, and we'll make the rest of us happy." That's the Steve Saka. Next, we have here Matt Tobacco and Kevin. I got to be honest with you. This was almost painful to watch as a video. I mean, I think that's going to be my grievance. You know, it was a terrible one. If you're going to make a grievance video, make a good one at least, at the very least. All right? And Kevin, for you to insinuate on any level that I have some kind of pull that I could have called Fuente and Padron and made them delay the collaboration box so I could win a $1 bet from William Cooper, which, by the way, there's a W there. I haven't got paid yet, William. Need my dollar. There's another grievance, right? There's another grievance for you, William. But to, in any way, that's where I keep my winnings until I get paid so I don't forget. But if you think there's any universe in which I'm calling these guys and they're going to listen to me to win a $1 bet, then there's a town called Delusion that you live in. Who do we have next on here? Tom and Michelle Pauser. Since your grievance was so long, I guess Alex had to fast forward a lot of what you said. There's really not much I could say here other than it was good to see you guys again because you were just here. But I will say this, okay? You know, you busted on my balls about not going to Alaska, okay? So I can't help that we met you literally the year after we went to Alaska, all right? And when you're lugging 6 kids around on a plane everywhere you go, let's see how often you visit Florida, all right? Coming to the close here, Hector and Jack, all right, from Espinosa Cigars. Guys, I don't even know why you wasted your time making a grievance video. Hands down, the worst one. And by the way, Fred Rui, yours was a close second, all right? Yours was the second probably best one out there. So you guys just wasted everybody's time with a grievance video. It wasn't even, there was no effort. You shouldn't even have done it. It's a shame. Next is my friend Kevin Shahan. Dear friend, your grievance is actually justified. And by the time you're watching this video, a shipment of Dandy's Brandy's or Brandy's Dandy's cookies, Dandy Brandy's cookies, or whatever we called it, should be delivered to your home by now. So I have officially made up for your grievance last year, and you and I should be square. The How About That Cigar guys. Look, another painful one to watch, but I'll just tell you the one grievance I have with you guys, okay? This is your studio from your grievance video, okay? This is your studio today. What are you guys in a shack? Come on, man, spruce it up. Take a lesson or two from Kevin Shahan or anybody else, William Cooper, who's got a basic, simple backdrop, guys. Come on, spruce up the room a little bit. And finally, the GOAT, who honestly, since I work with him less, I have no grievances with, and all his grievances were on point last year. And that concludes my airing of grievances to everyone. Wishing everybody out there a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and any other holiday you celebrate, and wishing everyone the healthiest and happiest of New Year's in 2025. Peace.
Well, folks, that was the KMA 2024 airing of grievances. You had a little bit of everything in there. We had a rambling Juan. We had a long-winded Abe. We had Michael Herklotz making us all look bad as usual, and everything in between. So thank you for joining us. Well, while I'm here, I'm going to add one more grievance into the mix before I forget. So last year, I grieved about the messaging that I get on Facebook, normally on like a Saturday night or a Sunday night, asking about your package or some other smoke-in related thing that you want to know at, Saturday night at 9:00. Well, this year, I don't even work full-time at Smoke-In anymore, right? Most of you know that. If you don't, get it through your head. I don't work here full-time. I have no idea, zero idea where your package is now. I have no idea what's in half of the stuff. I just don't know. I don't know. And if I did know, I probably wouldn't respond to you anyway on a Saturday night at 9 p.m. So we have a little crossover from last year. You're still killing me. You're still messaging me. I'm still not answering, but that's okay because I love you anyway. So with that being said, I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, a Happy Festivus, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever it is that you celebrate it well. Thank you, everyone, for supporting us. Thank you for being a part of this crazy dysfunctional family that we have. And, we look forward to entertaining you guys some more next year. We'll be back 2025 strong. And, thank you for tuning in. We hope it made you laugh a little bit. In the meantime, keep it lit, everyone. We will see you in 2025.